Stephanie Bain, I have a books. I'm a book nerd. There's so many books. Hello everyone, Stephanie here. Today's video is going to be my May TBR. There's a lot of books on here that have been in my last TBRs and I still haven't finished them, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, the first book I planned to read this month was actually sent to me for review, and it's ebook, and that is Fallen Angels by David Lamour. David Lamour contacted me. He's a debut author, and his book Fallen Angels sounds actually like a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to get into it. But it is about a girl named Eve. Let's call her Eve. And she's a senior in New York City, but the problem is her parents pass away and she gets moved to Montana. And after things happen, angels try to kill her. And she may or may not have a love interest with the demon boy. So I'm really excited because I haven't read a whole lot of angel demon books. The most I've really gotten, only in a couple of series, very, very few. But I enjoy it, but I'm really excited to know that this is really gonna take main stage, and I'm so excited. It was already released on August 22nd. I'll leave the I'll leave the links down below for his book, but I'm super stoked. I started the beginning the prologue and stuff. His writing is really good. It's good. It's up there, and I'm so excited to get on with it. But can't wait to read that. The next book that I'm more than likely going to read, because it's also one I got for review, but it was through NetGalley. I requested it. I got approved. This one comes out June 7th, and it's the next book I have after David Lamour's, where it's the closest release. So I'm going to probably read that first. And it's by Kara Terzis. Kara writes on Wattpad, whatever you call it. And it's just about a girl who is writing letters to her dead sister, because her therapist thinks it's going to help, but Ava will do anything to find her sister's killer. And I think it's one of those things where she doesn't expect whatever happens to happen. But I'm really excited to read that because I haven't read a mystery thriller in a while, and I need to get on that. And I'm hoping it's a really good YA one, because when a YA one can do it and it's good, it's exciting. So those are the two ebooks I plan on reading. But I also may or may not read Vampire Academy, because I have the ebook to that, or, Game of Thrones, because I have the ebook to that as well. It's honestly, I don't know exactly what the beginning of my month will entail. We'll figure that out. But for physical books, the first two I have are, again, repeat offenders. And I really want to read these and get them over with. Not in a bad way. I just want to I want to put them on the shelf with the other ones. And that is Grey and 50 Shades Freed, of course, by E.L. James. After that, I have here, Endgame. I definitely want to read this one. And that is a complete training diaries. You know what? I might actually take this with me on my trip, because it's a good idea to have a, paperback, just in case something happens and my Kindle dies and then my backup battery charger thing dies. So I might actually take this with me just in case. But this is just the training diaries. This is stuff that takes place before The Calling, and I really enjoyed The Calling, and I really want to get onto Sky Key. So Flawed by Cecilia Ahern. I know her name and I forgot it. First off, how cool is it? I just gave myself a paper cut. It's not as cool anymore now that you gave me a paper cut. The only thing I know about this is it's a society about perfection, and a girl does something that might get her branded flawed. And I'm so excited, because if you guys haven't realized, I really like the dystopian book, just that's disguised as a utopian. I love The Giver, I liked Matched, I really did. I think that's just kind of a thing of mine. So I think it's kind of maybe gonna be like that, a world of everything's perfect, people are perfect, but you always have those exceptions. So I'm really excited. It's very short, and I like Cecilia Ahern's writing. I just hope it's not the same thing where it gets really repetitive, because I had that issue with Love Rosie. But this is her YA debut, so I'm excited to see how this works out. The plot sounds super exciting, and I want to read it. That's why. Sky Key by James Frey and Nils Johnson Chilton. Didn't get tongue-tied this time. It's because I've said this for like the third time already, but I want to see what happens. This is an underrated series. Like, I could probably say that once I've read this book, but the first book was good. Like, that was a good book. OMG. Now, the last one that I have, like, here with me is Hearsay, an historical thriller, and this takes place in Queen Elizabeth I, and I've really been into, like, historical fiction lately, and it's historical thriller, so I'm excited, and I've had it sitting there for forever. It's by S.J. Paris, but it's just about, like, assassinations and deceits and all this stuff, and it sounds like a lot of freaking fun. So this is definitely on my TBR for this month, because if I'm interested in it and I can get it off my TBR, that would be freaking grand. And I love this cover. It's just so simple and so pretty. Depending on how I feel this month and how well I've been doing when it comes to reading and stuff and where my priorities are, because technically, actually, I'm supposed to read this too. She passed me. Like, she passed me. I've only read the first story. I have problems. I have problems. Okay. So that's also on my TBR. This video is all over the place. But anyway, back to what I was talking about, because I'm so excited. Okay. If I have read really well and I haven't deviated too much from my TBR pile, because I really want to stick to the books as much as possible, some more than others, but I want to read those. Then I want to reread. I know I just read it in February, but I want to reread The Fifth Wave because I loved it. And it was just so much fun, and it was just so good. And then I want to reread The Infinite Sea, because I don't care what people say, I loved this one just as much as I loved The Fifth Wave, because The Last Star comes out this month on, like, the last week or something, the 26th, 28th, I don't know, whatever it is. But it comes out, I'm so excited, because I really stinking love these books. So yeah, those are the books I plan on reading this month. I hope I get some of them done. Oh, the struggle is so real lately. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What are some books you plan on reading this month? Are you excited for The Last Star? I know there's a crap ton of books coming out this month. I mean, don't forget Wild Swans. May 3rd. Really good. But I know, like, the second book to A Court of Thorns and Roses is coming out, and just a crap ton more on, like, May 3rd too. But a lot of those books I haven't read the first books to, where I'm not really like that interested in, so whatever. But I'm interested in this. So that is my TBR. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.